Hey guys, this is Ozzie from Wanderlust Awe Syndrome, where I provide unique views, advice, and stories for you, the passionate traveler. Today, I am going to talk about staying in a hotel and having to pay a deposit. If you ever go to a hotel in which you paid to reserve a room, but the reception asked for a deposit, get a refund and get out quickly. Don't stay, don't pay the deposit, never do that. I had to learn the hard way when I recently did a trip to New Mexico, in which I was going there to see a friend, and what had happened was I reserved the hotel, paid my money, flew out there to Albuquerque, New Mexico. I took an Uber to my hotel, and the reception was horrible. It was terrible. They closed for about 30 minutes, which by the time when I got there, I did not know when they would return, but I had to wait. The reception finally opened up. I entered, and I went in there thinking that I was going to get a room. I came a bit early, so I wasn't expecting to have a room immediately, but the guy that was cleaning the room said there's a room ready for him. He could check in early. I was like, okay, this is good. I'm ready to get in my room. I'm ready to unpack. I'm ready to explore Albuquerque, New Mexico. So I go up to this desk, and I was like, okay, I'm ready for my key. A guy before me was having issues with his stuff and asked to use my phone, so I let him use my phone for a bit. After that, I went to the front desk, and the receptionist told me that I had to pay $100 deposit. Now, I was very confused. I was like, didn't I pay to reserve the rooms? Well, there's a policy up on the board, and it was you had to pay $100 deposit. I have never in all my life as a traveler have never had to pay a deposit after paying for the room, to reserve the room. I've never had to do that before, and this was new to me. So I was like, okay, whatever, I'll pay it. Well, you got to have cash. And I was like, all right. Fortunately, I had cash to be able to pay the deposit. I gave the $100 deposit, and I went on my way. She gave me this piece of paper with my room key. I didn't bother to read it, and I just went to my room because I was just ready to sit down, relax, and wait on my friend to be able to go out and do stuff and check out Albuquerque and have her show me around the city. Move forward, I needed to check out early because my flight was leaving super early in the morning. I'm talking about red-eye flights. I'm talking about my flight was going to leave at 5 a.m. So my friend drove me around, drove me back to the hotel, and I went to my room, make sure the key was open. That's another thing. This hotel, it's a Studio 6 if you're asking which hotel. Studio 6 in Albuquerque, New Mexico. I don't recommend you to go. Avoid that hotel at all costs. Now, I was having issues with the doors, with the key. It would not open. I always had to go to the receptionist desk to get them to reset the key so I could open the door. I had to leave early, so I tried to go check out, and lo and behold, guess what? Did not do it. And I was like, why? I'm checking out, or I gave you the money. Why can I not check out? And the woman that was at the front desk, she was not sure what to do in this situation. I guess she was new at this job, so she called her manager and she talked. And I was like, getting pissed off because I paid $100, and I figured that they would have the form and they just could give me the money back. If they needed proof of who had the room, I would have that because I had the key with my identification. But she said she couldn't do it. I'm like, I cussed. I'm not gonna lie, I did cuss, and I was getting really furious at the hotel. I like, where's my money? Where's my money? I need this money, or I want my money. And she said she couldn't give it back. And then this other receptionist came, and who was who was the first one I had to deal with well, she was the second one I had to deal with, but she was kind of like aloof with her job. At times I felt like she was just there to go through the motions and wasn't really attentive. So she came in and she said, I can't cuss. Now, like I said, I admit I did cuss. I was getting really angry because I paid $100, which I should have got back, and I should get back anytime that I want, because I'm checking out the room and nothing happened to the room. But she said the paper, and lo and behold, I read the paper, and it says I cannot get my deposit until 11 a.m. when it's checkout. That really infuriated me the most, because the first receptionist that I had to deal with did not inform me of this after. She didn't inform me at all. It's just I gave her $100 for the deposit. I was given a piece of paper and I was sent on my way. I wish they had told me this beforehand, because I would have just checked out or asked for a refund and went to a hotel. Now, my friend had suggested this hotel for a few reasons. First off, Albuquerque is, according to her, is one of the dangerous places in the country. Also, if you're driving a car, yeah, Albuquerque is well known for Grand Theft Auto. In fact, it's probably one of the top, if not the highest, has the highest rate of car theft within the country. So in her mind, going to Studio 6 made sense to her because it meant not having her car likely stolen. And I get it. I understand that. If I was in her shoes, I'd probably be thinking the same thing. Find a hotel where it's away from the bad parts of the city, so I could just drive my friend around and not have the risk of getting my car stolen. At this point, I was like, whatever. I just left and went to the airport. So the lesson that I want you guys to know as a traveler, if you ever hear the word deposit at a hotel and you're required to do so to stay there, get a refund and get out of there as soon as possible. If you like this video, please hit like, subscribe, and share this video. Also check out my other videos, especially if you're going to places like Nigeria, Finland, Costa Rica. I got those videos out to help you guys out. So I'll be seeing you guys later. Peace.